Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Now I know. You see, I can't leave young thing alone, 'cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh yeah, it's your boy, Hot Boxing Minute, back at you with that uncut realness is only I can deliver to you. I bet y'all didn't even know I could sing. Hey, hold up, before y'all get mad at the fact I sing, give me a round of applause. For reals, y'all. For reals, y'all. I know a lot of you dudes out there watch boxing and you mad insecure. I like to sing. I'm Filipino. Anyways, hit that like button before we begin or do anything. This is Hot Boxing Minute, your favorite pharmaceutical engineer turned boxing analyst. Back at you with that uncut realness is only I can deliver to you. By the way, did I mention Frank Sanchez was training at my gym? Let me make that bigger. That's Frank Sanchez right there training at my gym. I'm going to come back to that later. Canelo was at my gym last week. I live in the gym, you guys. I'm not like these other social media boxing content creators. These little weirdos that are not in the gyms, that don't train. I'm not like these dudes. I spar. I get in there. I get in that ring. I've been training most of my adult life. Have I competed? No. That's a whole different story. Me being in and out of jail, being young and dumb. But we're not going to get into that. Anyways, boxing news. So I broke the little story. Not broke it. I repeated the story that Dan Rayfield kind of talked about a few days ago. Out there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, it is going down, folks. A super card. A super duper card. And it's pretty damn legit. They're going to have the press conference tomorrow out there in London. Oh, yes, it is going down. Y'all, it's a super duper card.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that why you are here?
So, what is going on out there in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh? They're planning a super duper fight card on December 23rd. Unlike anything that we have seen in recent memory, it's like something Don King used to throw. It's going to be headlined by Anthony Joshua versus Otto Wallin. Co-headlined by Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. It's going to feature a slew of other fighters. Those aren't the only names. On this big, huge stack card is also going to include Dimitri Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur, Hai Opetaia versus Ellis Zorro. I don't even know who that is. We're going to have Flip Ergovic versus Mark Damori, Arslanbek Makhmudov versus Agit Kabayel, Frank Sanchez versus Junior Fa, Danny Dubois versus Jarrell Miller. Y'all, this is an insane undercard. I've never really seen anything like that. And you know, we got to celebrate.
I just want to celebrate.
Yes, Sirski. There you go. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, Malik Scott, they were already touching down out there in Riyadh earlier today. This is a video they posted. If you follow me on TikTok, you already seen me interview Malik Scott. Good, cool dude. Fun to interview. Really easy to talk to. I talked to him. The interviews are on my YouTube channel about his work, recent work with Zurdo Ramirez, about his work with Deontay Wilder, his work with my guy Scrappy Ramirez. All those are on my TikTok channel. I think I might have posted some of the videos here on YouTube. Go out there and check it out for sure. You don't want to miss that. I've always liked Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I know where he is and where he stands as far as his skill set. I know people have complaints. His resume is thin. The best win on his career is Luis Ortiz. And I'm not one of those snobby, whoop-de-doo, uppity, know-it-all, wannabe know-it-all boxing people that just criticizes everything about the sport. I think that's tired. I think it's lame. And I celebrate the sport. And the people that move the needle are the ones I'm always going to cheer on. I rock with Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury gets on my last nerves, but I rock with Tyson Fury too. I don't pick sides and play hate. I'm a fan of the sport, y'all. Hot Boxing Minute is a fan of the sport. So I'm always going to sit there and support the sport no matter what. So if y'all don't like, Deontay Wilder, I don't blame you. I'm not really sure what it is y'all expect, out of somebody like Deontay Wilder, but one thing, very likely chance he gonna knock somebody the hell out because very, very few people have stood up to the power of Deontay Wilder. He's going to be fighting Joseph Parker on that fight card. You know what I'm saying? So it's fascinating. We're going to have Dimitri Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur. Originally, it was going to be Popeye Rivera. I'm not terribly upset that it's Lyndon Arthur. This is going to be his first really, really big step up. He got knocked out by Anthony Yard. He did get that surprise split decision win the first time against Anthony Yard. He's disciplined. I don't know if he really belongs in the world level like that. We're going to find out. His only loss is that knockout loss to Anthony Yard, but it's a step up. It's a step up against Dimitri Bivol. I'm with it. I'm looking forward to that fight against Dimitri Bivol. I like seeing Dimitri Bivol in the ring. Ain't nothing wrong with seeing him in the ring. Let me get a picture of this man right here. I like blowing this up. Let me see. That's the man right there that's organizing it all. Let me get his name correctly. His name is Turki Al-Sheikh. Al-Sheikh. So that is Deontay Wilder and Turki Al-Sheikh of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority. And he's the one under the royal, whatever the hell you want to call them, the Saudi oil money people that's spending all this money to put together this awesome, awesome fight card. Check it out. Joseph Peter Parker and Andy Lee. That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. I love the idea of this gigantic card, folks. You know, there is no doubt that 2023 has been one of the greatest years for boxing ever. Critics be damned. It started off with Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia breaking gate records, selling over 1 million pay-per-views. That was like earlier in the year. And then we ended up having Canelo packing a stadium out there in Guadalajara. I was there. I watched him close down the streets and Canelo moving through with armed convoys with the whole city shut down just to see him move. Boxing is alive and well. We have Bud vs. Spence break over $21 million at the gate, sold over 600,000 pay-per-views. Ain't no way in hell boxing is dying, folks. You can't kill it. You can't fix it. It's boxing. And now we get this big news of a super fight card out there in Riyadh on December 23rd, headlined by Anthony Joshua versus Otto Wallin and Deontay Wilder fighting Joshua Parker. Yeah, boxing is doing alive and well in 2023, and it's going to do even better in 2024. Make no mistake about it, folks. Shoot, don't forget Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou had that huge fight with Tyson Fury out there in Riyadh. The same Francis Ngannou that the UFC fan base turned their back on. The same one that Dana White threw under the bus as soon as Francis Ngannou talked about getting fair wages. That Francis Ngannou who made more in one fight against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury than he made in his entire MMA career. That is boxing in 2023, folks. And it's going to be even bigger in 2024. Make no mistake about it. So anyways, that's going to be enough about that fight card in Riyadh. I just wanted to share something on a personal note. For those of you who don't know, like I said, I live inside the gym. This is your boy, Frank Sanchez. He was training inside my gym. You know who was there about a week and a half before? Canelo Alvarez was there, yes. So, if just by any chance you happen to be a heavyweight fighter in the San Diego area, in the Los Angeles area, in the Tijuana area, and you want to get paid sparring, holler at your boy Hot Boxing Minute. My coach works with Eddie Reynoso. We've been working with the Canelo team for years out there in San Diego. My gym is the best boxing gym in the city. My homeboys are always on TV. It is what it is. Here's a picture of me in that same gym that same day. Hold on. Notice the difference. There is none. It's the same gym. That's my gym. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, that fella that is sitting behind me, that guy right there behind me, that would be Bashir Abdullah. Bashir Abdullah is the last U.S. boxing coach for USA Boxing to guide a man to a gold medal in the Olympics. That would have been none other than Andre Ward in 2004 out there in Athens, Greece. That's the last gold medal we had. I think Jamal Harvey in Paris in 2024 has a good chance of getting a gold medal. That's my gym. I'm there every day. If not, I'm visiting some of the other gyms in the city. I live in the boxing gyms, folks. We got a big fight card coming up in San Diego. It's going to be a Eddie Reynoso with a Marv Nation promoted event. It's going to feature 3 or 4 of my own personal gym mates and friends from the city. You really can't see, I can't point out who they are exactly on this, but at the top left, actually, how's it look on your screen? I believe it's going to be looking like that. On the top left, you got Gio La Roca. He trains out there in Florida. He's Puerto Rican. He's managed by Eddie Reynoso. His last fight was against Eduardo Baez of Tijuana. Some of you might remember him from his fight with Emmanuel Navarrete. To the top on the right, that's Johan Alvarez. That's Canelo's little cousin. He was supposed to be on the card. I'm not sure if he still is. The bottom left, that's my boy Aiden Palma, a.k.a. Palmita. I call him the Mexican Tank Davis. That's my little homie. He's undefeated. He's a bantamweight. He's a knockout artist. On the far right is my guy Habib Cholet. Habib Cholet was going to be on this card, but now he's going to be on the undercard to Demetrius Andrade versus David Benavidez. Second to the left on the bottom is Jose Cholet. He's going to have his second pro fight. He trains at my gym. He's a former Marine. You want to check it out. It's going to be on the MarvNation.com website. This Saturday, Marv Nation is the same ones who did that fight with Regis Prograis and Jose Zepeda. Marv Nation is a great regional Southwest, Los Angeles, San Diego, Phoenix area fight club promotion company that does awesome stuff out there in the scene. But if you get a chance, Marv Nation Promotions is hosting that fight Saturday night. I think it starts at about 7 o'clock. You can check the website. That's Marv Nation. Check out my gym mates. Let me tell you something, folks out there consuming boxing news. There's a lot of fake boxing media out there, for reals. Don't consume or really take serious. There's a lot of like trolls out there, right? If they are not pulling up to events, if they don't show up in person at events, if they don't interview fighters, if they don't interview champions, if they are incapable of getting media credentials, I promise you they are fake boxing media. They are making up stories. They are not behind closed doors, going to meetings, going to lunches, going to dinners with other members of the media, with fight managers, with matchmakers, because they are not allowed inside the room. They are not real boxing media, folks. A lot of these boxing content creators on TikTok and YouTube are making up fake narratives. They're trash and they're bad for the sport. Shakur Stevenson, in his most latest press conference in that fight with Conceição coming up this Thursday, spoke on it. Stop wasting your time with these fake media dudes, people that don't even come outside the house. They live inside their house. They don't show up to events. They don't contribute to the culture. They're culture vultures. Know the difference between who's real and who's fake. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to end the video on that note. This is Hot Boxing Minute, the future of boxing analysis on YouTube and TikTok. Hit that like button, folks. Leave a comment, question, or concern in the comment box below. I hope you already hit and follow. Until next time, y'all, peace.